Have you ever found out the person you trusted most was lying to you? I thought I knew my husband. But on our first anniversary, I discovered a secret that changed everything. My name is Maya. 2 years ago, my parents arranged my marriage to a man named Arjun. He was quiet and kind. He worked as a clerk in a small office. Or so I thought. I loved him for his gentle heart. But I never knew who he really was. Then one day, I found a strange key in his coat pocket. When I asked him about it, he looked scared. "It's nothing," he said. But I saw the fear in his eyes. I knew he was hiding something, and I was determined to find out the truth. My parents told me I had to marry Arjun. I was only 20 years old. I did not know him. We met only once before the wedding. He was tall and handsome, with a kind smile. But he was poor. He worked as a clerk. My family was not rich either. We lived in a small house in the city. I agreed to the marriage because I wanted to make my parents happy. On our wedding night, I felt nervous. I did not love him. I did not even know him. But when he looked at me, I felt safe. He said, "I will take care of you, Maya. I promise." Those words stayed in my heart. For 2 years, he was a good husband. He came home every evening. We ate dinner together. He never raised his voice. But there was always something strange. He never talked about his work. He never brought friends home. And he always locked his desk drawer. I asked him once, "What is in there?" He smiled and said, "Just old papers." But I did not believe him. I felt a wall between us. I wanted to know his secrets. But I was afraid to push too hard. Then one day, I found the key. It was gold and had a strange symbol. I knew it was important. That night, I decided to find the lock it opened. The next morning, Arjun left for work. I waited until the house was quiet. Then I searched for the lock. I looked in his desk. Nothing. I looked in the closet. Nothing. Then I remembered the attic. We never went there. It was full of old boxes. I climbed the stairs slowly. My heart was beating fast. In the corner, I saw a small metal box. The key fit perfectly. I opened it. Inside, there were photos and letters. One photo showed Arjun in a suit, standing next to a big building. On the back, it said, "CEO of Sharma Industries." I could not believe my eyes. He was not a clerk. He was a billionaire. I felt shocked and angry. Why did he lie to me? I took the photo and went downstairs. I waited for him to come home. When he walked in, I held up the photo. "Who are you really?" I asked. His face went pale. "Maya, I can explain," he said. "I wanted you to love me for who I am, not for my money." But I could not listen. I felt betrayed. I ran out of the house. I did not know where to go. I just needed to think. He followed me, calling my name. But I did not stop. I went to my parents' house. My mother saw my tears. What happened? She asked. I told her everything. She was surprised too. He seemed like such a simple man, she said. That night, I could not sleep. I loved him. But I did not know him. Was our marriage a lie? The next day, Arjun came to my parents' house. He looked tired and sad. Please, Maya, let me explain, he said. I agreed to listen. We sat in the garden. He took my hand. I was born rich, he started. My family owns a big company. But I did not want a wife who only wanted my money. I wanted someone who would love me for myself. So I pretended to be poor. I lived a simple life. I found you. You were kind and honest. I fell in love with you. But I was afraid to tell you the truth. I thought you would leave me. I looked into his eyes. I saw the man I loved. But I also saw a stranger. Why did you keep the secret for 2 years? I asked. I wanted to be sure you loved me, he said. And now I know you do. You stayed with me when I had nothing. That means everything. I felt tears in my eyes. I was still angry. But I also understood. He was afraid. Just like I was afraid to ask questions. I need time, I said. I need to trust you again. He nodded. I will wait. I will do anything. He gave me a letter. It was from his mother. She wrote that she wanted to meet me. She said Arjun had never been happier. I realized that his love was real. The money did not matter. What mattered was the man he was. I decided to give him another chance. I went home with him that evening. We talked all night. He told me about his childhood, his family, his dreams. I told him my fears. We started to build trust again. It was not easy. But we were both willing to try. A month later, Arjun took me to see his family home. It was a huge mansion. His parents welcomed me with open arms. They were kind and humble. I saw that Arjun was not just a billionaire. He was a good man. He had given up his wealth to find true love. And now he had both. I learned that love is not about money or status. It is about trust and honesty. Arjun and I are still together. He still works as a clerk. No, he runs the company now. But he is the same man I married. He still comes home for dinner. He still holds my hand. The secret is out, but our love is stronger. If you are learning English, remember, every story has a lesson. This story taught me that secrets can hurt, but truth can heal. And sometimes, the person you trust the most is the one who hides the biggest secret. But if the love is real, you can find your way back. Thank you for listening.